All right, so we need to register the green 4Runner, which is the one that I rebuilt the engine in on the Redline channel. This thing's got quite a bit of history. I've had it since 2022, like early 2022. When I got it, it had a blown head gasket. I put an engine in it. The engine I put in it was great for 45,000 miles. 45,000 miles later, it finally blew a head gasket. I tow a lot with it. We use it hard. We camp with it. It's daily driven. It is not like I'm nice to this thing. So then went through and fully rebuilt an engine for this thing from top to bottom. So now it should be good to go. And the only thing I'm really worried about is pretty much everything else that's got 335,000 miles. And now we're no longer going to look like we're from out of state. We're going to be New Mexico residents. So let's get this swapped over, because this might have expired a little while ago, like September. It's like we're New Mexicans. Oh. I walked by and heard creaking coming from this tree and couldn't figure out what it was. We're having some pretty aggressive winds. You can see these two halves of this tree are moving pretty aggressively away from each other. And since the Hilux is parked right here, I'm gonna pull it forward and a little further from where this tree would just crush it, because that would suck, to say the least. While we're on the theme of getting things out of the yard, this is a truck I have no plan for. It's an 83 Toyota pickup. I took a couple parts from it, but it doesn't run very well. It's got quite a bit of body rust, and I'm kind of just tired of looking at it. So I'm gonna take some photos. We're gonna list this thing as well. It's rough around the edges and rough on the inside. It doesn't even have solid bones. There's nothing about this truck that's really nice. So I'm not gonna be super sad to see it go. More stuff that I don't need in the yard. So I'm gonna post this, see if anyone needs any parts off of it. I could probably just scrap it, but I'd rather hopefully get a couple more rigs back on the road. I don't know, something. I hate just throwing good parts away. And I really don't want to just strip this thing down. So if someone wants something off of it, hopefully they can come get it. I get a little bit of cash. They get their truck back on the road for cheaper than a junkyard. Everybody's happy. I think this is designed for one of those old brick batteries, because it's got this massive plate in here. Yeah, with the center contact and an outside contact. And then it clicks shut and has like an industrial button and what I would consider to be like a small automotive headlight. This is crazy. There's just a bunch of stuff like this in there. He's like, do you want it? Why wouldn't I want it? Wouldn't you? Order. More stuff that I don't need in my life anymore. These are a little rough. A little worse for wear. They've seen better days. That's for sure. Well, I pushed it a little late today, so our walk is going to be pretty cold. It was not a warm one today. It's just getting windier and darker. It's already 6 o'clock. Sun sets at like 7:30. So we're gonna head out now, try and get it done fairly quickly. And this is almost done with a week's worth of exercise. We're gonna have at least one more solid workout session when we get back, and then we'll see how I'm feeling and do week 1 body measurements. See how we did after 7 days of 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 5K every single day. We just finished day 7. All of our workouts are done. I'm exhausted. I can say after 7 days of 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 3.1 miles per day, I am a lot less sore now than I was day 3, day 4, and I think that it's gonna get better from here on out. My shoulder is starting to bother me more than I'd liked, but there's not much I can do about that. I'm gonna continue going through, just try and build up the muscle around the shoulder and see if that helps everything. In the morning, I'm gonna do a full body measurement, top to bottom, weight, and see exactly what happened. See what a week of push-ups every single day really does to your body. Done with week 1. 7 days into this challenge, 700 push-ups, 700 sit-ups, 700 squats, and close to 25 miles of being active this week, and I am feeling a ton better. I've got notifications from Fitbit, I've got notifications from my iPhone, both saying that I have been well above my average activity for a daily basis, which feels good. Hopefully we can continue this for the next 93 days, which is kind of insane to think about, that we're 1 week into this challenge and it's gonna go for 3.5 months, which means we have over 3 months left of doing this. I think we're over the hump of the max soreness for my muscles. As long as my shoulder can hold out and it doesn't get too bad, I think I'll be in pretty good shape to completely crush this challenge. And I think we're gonna start feeling a ton better the further into it we go. I'm excited to see how this leads, but for now, I think that's it. I'm gonna jump into week 2 strong. So that's it for week 1, 7 days into my 100-day challenge.